Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Awino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, today is Friday, just a day after the 61st Jamhuri Day celebration for the Kenyans. And I would like to say something that I don't know whether I can say. What I can say is that I think this one was the worst Jamhuri Day celebration since independence, because I tried to take a look at what happened. You know, if it reaches a point that the president himself is being called Mwizi by Kenyans, it means that Kenyans are tired. There's a clip that I've watched. Kenyans were calling William Ruto Mwizi when he was during his grand entry. You see that point that now the president gets into the of celebration, or when is the process now that the escort is taking him to where he's supposed to sit. When he was waving to Kenyans, now the moment he was waving to Kenyans, now what Kenya, instead of waving back, what Kenyans were doing, or what Kenyans did yesterday, they started shouting Mwizi to William Ruto. I want us to watch this clip, and then I come back so that we can continue with our discussion. Watch this. That is not enough. You know, that one now that one was in Uhuru Park. When William Ruto was getting in, that one was in Uhuru Park, and a lot of things happened in Uhuru Park. A lot of seats were empty yesterday. People went their own businesses. You know, like in Nyandarua. I don't know whether is it Nyandarua or Embu. I think in Embu or Meru, if I'm not wrong. Between Embu and Nyandarua is where people rejected William Ruto's speech.
Gavana wetu Moses Kiarie, Deputy Governor tutulie kusema
when I don't know where the county commissioner was trying to read it. But now in Embu, it forced policemen to do the celebration by themselves with empty seats.
Watu wako kazi bwana, watu wako kazi. Mshida huku mkituambia tukuje Jamhuri. Jamhuri gani? Serikali mlishindwa na kufanya kazi. Nataka kukuja mtuambie nini? Hakuna, tutaki sherehe. Kwanza fanyeni kazi bwana. Watu hayuko. Watu wamengapi? Watu wako kazi. Watu wako kazi. Hii serikali ni ya kunyanyasa bwana. Huku hakuna watu. Ni polisi peke yake, acha waji entertain. Wakae huko peke yao. Wakae kabisa. Serikali yao ikae huko. Watu wako kazi, watu wako kazi. Hakuna.
You know, it's so much funny that William Ruto is being rejected. And I normally say this, and I keep on saying this, that at this point, at this rate where the rate at which William Ruto is being rejected, there is no one that can rescue William Ruto. That is why you even heard the Kikuyu saying that even if William Ruto will go and bring Jomo Kenyatta back, even if he'll go and bring Mwai Kibaki back, he will not be accepted. But how did we, you know, this question, if I ask this question, some of you normally tells me at the comment section to ask myself this question. I normally ask this question that, how did we get here? Now, we got here the moment we decided now to elect William Ruto without knowing who he was. We were warned. Uhuru Kenyatta warned us. And in fact, Uhuru Kenyatta was saying that mdomo tam. People didn't take it serious. We thought that maybe Uhuru Kenyatta didn't want us to give William Ruto a chance, because maybe we thought that Uhuru Kenyatta was trying to intimidate William Ruto, without us knowing that this man had worked with William Ruto for 10 years. In fact, for more than even 10 years. So he knew who William Ruto was. So the moment he was telling us to stop giving this man chance, so that at least he can lead us in this country, he knew it. But I really don't understand. I've been failing to understand why William Ruto is not seeing all these things. And even the advisors of William Ruto, why can they see, why can they learn, why can they see these things? Because all these things are happening on the broad daylight. All these rejections, all these things are happening on the broad daylight. But who is seeing them? William Ruto is not even seeing them. Not even the people, I don't know whether, not even the people that are next to him, are seeing the things that are happening. I really don't understand. I've been failing to understand who is going to help us. Who is not to us, but who is going to help William Ruto. Because, okay, one thing I know, that suppose William Ruto was just a good president, like he was just leading the country to the right direction, all these things that are happening could have not happened. You know, it is so much shameful for a Jamhuri Day celebration to happen, and that is going to happen, and then people are just minding their business. So very few people attend William Ruto's meeting. And today in the morning when I was coming to the office, I met a certain guy. We were talking. We were with a public vehicle, and we were talking. And this guy was okay. We were chatting, and he was like, "Okay, I've seen you somewhere." And I was like, "Okay, where have you seen me?" You are one. And I was like, "You're one of these. You're one of these politics. You work in one of the media houses. I've been seeing your videos here and there. I think you're one of these political analysts, and you've been analyzing, interviewing people. And I really love what you're doing. So, you know, I wanted to know more because at least I've met one of my supporters. So he was telling me that, Mr. Boniface, I'm really failing to understand something. Okay, I was like, okay, what are you failing to understand? How did we get to where we got into? That right now, not even 10% of Kenyans normally watch news. Not even 10% of Kenyans watches news because people are tired. This guy was telling me that I left watching news, I don't know, 2 years ago. And I asked him why. He told me that I'm tired of the lies because every time William Ruto stands on the pulpit, on the podium, he speaks lies. There is nothing William Ruto have ever said that comes to be true. That is what he said. And in fact, he was even talking about this, the issue of 500 million that William Ruto has given out, and pushing, and both pushing for vaccinating the cows. So I was like, okay, so what do you think we can do? This guy told me that the only thing that can help us, the only thing that can help Kenyans at this moment is the 2027 general election. It will now depend with how people will take that election. If they'll take it very serious, then William Ruto will go home. If they don't take it very serious, then William Ruto will continue doing for us things that he's doing for us. So, you know, all these things, you know, people are tired. And it is not the first person. He's not the first person that is telling me that he left watching news a very long time ago. A lot of people have been saying that I left watching news because William Ruto is all about lies. There is nothing that he says to be true. Everything he says are lies. Yani William Ruto ni kama ni yule muongo. Kila wakati akisimama ni uongo. So are you seeing? That is where we are. But the big question is, how are we Kenyans going to solve all these problems? Because at the end of the day, we will come to realize that even if William Ruto will lie, even if he'll say the truth, the people that are suffering are us. Not even the people that are in the government. We are the people that are suffering. So how are we going to solve all these problems? How are we going to get out of all this mess that we are in? Because we enter into this mess ourselves. Suppose we listened to Uhuru Kenyatta telling us all these things, then we could have at least because we can't say that Raila Odinga is also perfect, at least we could have not been where we are right now. In as much as Raila Odinga is as a con man, you know, is that guy, but there's a limit. He could have done some of the things, but to a certain limit. He could have not gone beyond, overboard. You know, bringing a lot of taxes now, connecting with Bill Gates now to vaccinate cows, all these things, raising tax every now and then. He could have not done that. That is according to my assumption. But I don't know. It's only that, you know, it's only that we did not give him chance. Suppose maybe we gave him chance, perhaps maybe could have been worse than William Ruto, or maybe William Ruto is worse than the way Raila Odinga could have been. But I just want you to tell me what you think at the comment section concerning yesterday's celebration. Because to me, this was the worst. At least the last year's one was at least to a point that even in Nyandaro, even in Migori, people cannot give chance at least for the speech of William Ruto to be read, because they are tired. Of course, people knows that any letter that has been written by William Ruto, any message that has been sent by William Ruto contain lies. Nothing. There's nothing but lies. Just you normally see the way when someone is going to court, he's given a Bible and he's told that carry this Bible and say that everything so and so, everything that I'm going to say here are nothing but the truth. So William Ruto is different. So William Ruto's scenario is that anything that I'm going to say here is nothing but lies. That is William Ruto. So I really don't know what to think. You can also tell me what you think at the comment section concerning this issue of William Ruto's lies every now and then, and how we can overcome this. And until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Boniface. Bye bye.